so I can breathe between the beats. You're drowning yourself in fragrances and unfortunate options. I first started playing music when I was about 8 years old. Prior to that, I didn't have any musical training experience. I listened to what my parents listened to: Queen, Rod Stewart, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Van Halen, just all kinds of oldies. And me, myself, as far as music involvement goes, all I did was I played with Legos and I listened to Linkin Park albums. Like, that's what I did when I was a kid. And then my dad, just prior to my parents' divorce, started learning how to play the guitar. So he was the first one to really bring an instrument into the house. And I was just kind of drawn to it, and I just wanted to, well, I honestly didn't know he played any music, so I was really curious as to if he was any good at all or not. So I went up there just to hang out, and I just watched him for just a year. All I did was watch him for a year, and eventually I picked it up, and he taught me the basics of how to play guitar, and then eventually I never put it down. Haven't put it down for 16 years. He tried to get me to sing. I mean, we all did choir and stuff, like in elementary school and stuff, but it doesn't really count, unless you're pursuing it in your own time. So yeah, he started me on guitar before I started singing. He tried to get me to sing, and I had a hard time with it because I was kind of nervous. So he thought that I was tone deaf and that it just wasn't even gonna be a thing, but proved him wrong eventually. Yeah, I didn't start singing until I got into middle school. Then I realized that it was something I wanted to do. But I had already played guitar for like 6 years prior before I even started. I'm really into rock and metal as far as like my preference goes for listening to music. My genre, I know it sounds cliche that a lot of artists are like, hey, I can't really put a label on it, man. I don't know. I play like acoustic hip hop, soft rock type stuff. Like I really don't know how to describe it. If you listen to like Medicine for the People, they have a little like reggae but kind of rapish stuff. I like to rap a lot. I like to write raps. But I also like to sing a lot, and I've been singing for a long time too. So I do both. And but mostly too in acoustic guitar. I don't play a lot of metal. I really like the aggressive biorhythm that metal gets you to feel. But I mean, that's more stuff for, as a solo artist, it's kind of hard to be in a metal band by yourself. But I don't know, I like to play super chill shit. I like really pretty music with a really morbid story behind it. So that's kind of what you'll expect if you listen to me. Really pretty chords, but just a fucked up story about someone just being in a shit-ass relationship. The typical shit. But it's a little different, just how I throw it together. Hold me closer to the hole in your heart, so I can breathe between the beats. You're drowning yourself in fragrances and unfortunate options. If only your dead eyes could hide the stars you hold inside of your head. Maybe instead we could, despite the carnage, and invite the carnivore in the bed. Just put the gem in the shed. If I can't take your soul, I'll break the body instead. Fuck the words that you said, this bullshit that we're fed. Force-feeded me repeatedly, this wisdom is dead. And now you should feel confined by the law and the state of your mind. You should feel confined by the law and the state of your mind.